Hey guys, it's Cody Jones with Jengus Genetics LLC, and these girls are ready to move, so I'm going to bring you along for a quick move here. It's all hard fence. I've been moving them every 3 days. We're on stockpiled fescue, and this is our fall calving herd. So I didn't pull my bulls quite fast enough. We do have a couple of pretty young ones in here, so we got to make sure we get all of them. But most of our September, October calves are looking great. And let's see, the bulls out here. We've got our PCC Golden Era bull in here. He's doing a good job for us. And seen him working pretty hard this last month. We turned him out about 1st of December, so he's been in there about 25 days, 21 to 25 days. I think I turned him in a little early this year. So what we've got is just a single hot wire. High tensile, and we just open this gap up. They're going to run right through. We've got you can see the blue water tank in the back, and it's not enough. It's not providing enough for these cows. So there's actually a tire tank over the hill that they've been using. It stores about 300 gallons of water. This little blue tank's about 20, and it's not enough for these cows. We've got, I don't remember exactly how many we got in here, but I'd say we got pretty close to 80 to 100,000 pounds of beef in here. So I'll flip you around so you can see them. So I just opened up this little hot wire and call them. Whoa! Come on, girls! Soak, soak! Whoa! Always looking to see if there's anything limping. I do have a cow in here that was, when she was getting bred, I think she must have stepped on something or twisted an ankle. So you're going to see her. I'm watching her. I think she's getting a little better, but if she doesn't, we'll have to pull her in, or she doesn't have to travel this winter. Always got to make sure you get all these calves. So we're not making what I call a hard move. So actually that water tank over there is still going to be the main water source for these cows. So they're actually, in the winter time, this is not growing. Normally I'd lock them off of this, but 3 days in the growing season is really, you want to have them off at least every 3 days. That way, with a back fence or some way, they can't go back and graze what they did 3 days ago, because that is kind of the cutoff when your grass starts to regrow and you're going to get a second bite and damage the grass. It'll stunt it a little bit. There's actually a little bird right here, little starling. He's hanging out, getting him a drink. You never know what you're going to see when you're out here checking cows, but there's a cow up top. She's doing fine. She's just nursing a calf, and there's a little baby calf with them. A lot of times they'll have a guard cow or a babysitter cow, an old cow that'll stay with the calves while the rest of the cows go and graze. And it's a good sign that when you let them in, they make a whole lap around the pasture. It would help probably to have them moving a little more often so they don't knock down quite as much stuff, but what they knock down is going to feed the soil microbes. But if they stop when they get right through a fence, just like these two cows do, that means they're still hungry. And these cows, they are, I think they both have, this one's got a sore foot and I think that one's got a sore back. Kind of struggling right now. In a drought, you see those things a lot worse. These cows are going to be fine, but they're coming in and getting a quick bite because they're a little bit hungrier. They haven't been traveling quite as easy. And the ones that are walking, they're going to make a big circle around here before they put their head down, and that's good. That means they're not hungry. So that's what we like to see. This is the grass we got going. You can see there's a lot of green in there. We've been off of this, I think, about 90 days. We actually skipped this. We grazed around it. I think there's about 100 acres here. We grazed around the outside of this, and then we pulled the cows off, so we didn't graze this portion. So we've got a little more brown in here than some of the other places, but this is what we just came off of. You can see the difference in color. They pretty well grazed the green out of this. And now I got to go back and grab the salt and mineral. I'm going to go up here and make sure I didn't miss anything on the other side of this hill, and we should be good to go. That's about what it does, what it takes for a good daily move. You know, in the winter time, I could be breaking this up into probably 3 paddocks since I'm leaving them into 3 days. In the summertime, shade is my issue. I don't have any shade mobiles over here, so you can see I've got morning shade here, and I've got evening shade over here. And if I break it up into 3 in the summertime, I'm going to kill cattle because they can't handle that kind of heat for the most part. Now, yeah, I guess, you know, they're black cattle, and they handle the heat probably a little less than your red cattle do, but they handle the cold a little better than your red cattle do. And in Missouri, if it gets hot, your cattle got to have some shade. I don't really care what they say. You're gonna kill some if you're not providing plenty of shelter. So that's our daily move. You guys have a good one. If I don't see you again, Merry Christmas.